Hey, what's up guys? In today's video, we're going to be talking about some very good news when it comes to PlayStation Plus, and we're also going to be discussing a new rumor about Call of Duty 2022. If that sounds interesting, leave a like on the video and consider subscribing if you're new. It really helps the channel grow. The first topic is about PlayStation Plus reaching a huge milestone. This is coming from Game Rant, and the headline reads, PS Plus nearing 50 million subscribers. Sony's PlayStation Plus subscription service is nearing 50 million subscribers, but whether it will be able to cross that milestone remains unclear. PlayStation owners who subscribe to the PlayStation Plus subscription service gain several perks, but the biggest is the ability to claim a new selection of free games every month. It appears that this chance for players to get their hands on free PlayStation games has become so popular in recent years that PlayStation Plus is currently seeing an incredible number of subscribers. Although PS Plus subscriber numbers dropped in the recent past, possibly because of PS Plus conflict with other free game subscription programs, they rebounded from July to September of 2021. Now, Sony has reached a total of 47.2 million active members, with the massive milestone of 50 million subscribers fast approaching. This isn't the highest number of PS Plus subscribers that Sony has ever seen. In the past, the service has gotten up to 47.6 million subscribers, a number reached in January through March of 2021, but it's still a very impressive height, especially considering that PlayStation has multiple subscription services available. This split in focus hasn't kept PS Plus from racking up enough subscribers that it's nearly crossed a truly impressive milestone. However, it's unclear when or if the number of PS Plus subscribers will reach 50 million, particularly given the unpredictable influence of the pandemic. Depending on what happens with the COVID-19 situation, millions of gamers could be stuck inside for another year, a fact which appears to have led to a significant increase in PS Plus subscribers. The January through March period of 2020 saw PS Plus set a record at 45.9 million subscribers, and the numbers have sharply increased from there. However, these numbers can't keep growing indefinitely, and it's likely that the increase will eventually level out. The question is whether or not the numbers will stop growing before the 50 million subscriber milestone is reached. Several major multiplayer titles are expected to come out in the near future, including Activision's Call of Duty Vanguard, a game confirmed to have exclusive PlayStation content, and EA's Battlefield 2042. Both titles require PS Plus subscriptions for their online multiplayer, and both are expected to launch in time for the winter holidays, which could bring Sony to record-setting subscription numbers. However, PS Now and Nintendo Switch's online expansion pass may provide some competition to PS Plus, and if the pandemic safeguards are lightened in some areas, it's also possible that more gamers will end up canceling their subscription in favor of doing other things. So first off, I just want to congratulate Sony on getting very close to 50 million subscribers. This is actually a really big deal when you actually think about it. I'm not entirely sure on this. I'm just trying to remember, but I'm pretty sure Xbox Game Pass only has like 20 million subscribers, and I'm not trying to do some console war thing. I don't care. I'm just trying to put that in perspective, because a lot of people are saying that Xbox Game Pass is really successful, but when you actually go down in deep and dig up the numbers, it's not doing as successful as some people might think. And then you go and look at what PlayStation Plus is doing, and of course the number is at an all-time high because we are in a pandemic and a lot of people are out of a job, so they're staying home more and they want to play games, and who doesn't like playing free games? So of course they're going to subscribe to PlayStation Plus. So like it says in the article, if the pandemic does kind of level out and not be as bad as it used to be, then the number of subscribers will probably level off or may even decrease. But me personally, I think with the release of Call of Duty Vanguard and Battlefield 2042, I believe with those two games, I'm predicting that PS Plus will hit that 50 million subscriber milestone, and that will be an absolutely massive achievement for Sony, and I think they should be congratulated for it. But down in the comment section, let me know if you guys are currently a member to PlayStation Plus, and what do you think is the better deal between PlayStation Plus and PlayStation Now? Moving on to the final topic of the video, we're going to be going over a new rumor regarding Call of Duty 2022. Once again, this is coming from Game Rant, and the headline reads, Rumor, Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 could have realistic gore honor system. Someone claiming to have inside information on Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 says that the game will have realistic gore and a moral compass system. Perhaps due to the size of the franchise and its annual release cycle, Call of Duty leaks happen on a semi-constant basis. Sometimes these leaks are legitimate, but other times they are fake rumors or misinformation. This latest Call of Duty leak is all about the unannounced Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 that is supposedly in development at Infinity Ward, and while fans should take the information with a grain of salt, it has some interesting implications for the game if the information is accurate. The information comes from Twitter account Ralph's Valve, which is a relatively new account on the social media site and seems to mainly tweet about Call of Duty news, Infinity Ward hirings, and things of that nature. Ralph's Valve has not provided evidence to prove their legitimacy, so fans should take all this as a rumor for now. But if they're telling the truth, it seems Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 will have a particularly intense campaign. According to Ralph's Valve, the Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 campaign will have realistic gore and death animations, with the example given that when enemies are shot, they may beg for their lives, insult you, call out their mother, hallucinate, gurgle, moan, groan, death rattle, or have convulsions. They may even put pressure on their wounds to try and stop the bleeding. There will supposedly be realistic gore with potential for limbs to fly off and more. If Ralph's Valve information is true, then it seems realism is going to be a big focus for the Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 campaign. They go on to say that the player characters will react realistically to the situations they're in, which will be represented by shaking hands, heavy breathing, and more. Ralph's Valve claims that players will also have to worry about weapons jamming in the campaign. Another interesting campaign detail leaked by Ralph's Valve is that Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 will apparently have a moral compass system similar to Red Dead Redemption 2's honor system. Players will supposedly have moral choices to make throughout the 2022 Call of Duty campaign, which will dictate and impact several moments. Call of Duty campaigns are usually very linear, though this wouldn't be the first time that the franchise has experimented with branching story paths. There are other rumors about the Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 campaign floating around out there, namely that it will be about the fighting drug cartels, which is something corroborated by Ralph's Valve. However, it must be stressed that there is no concrete evidence that any of this is true, and so Call of Duty fans should keep their expectations in check. Based on how Call of Duty game reveals have been handled in recent years, fans likely won't find out for sure until next summer at the earliest. So this is a very interesting article. Apparently, the next Call of Duty, which is supposedly going to be Modern Warfare 2, apparently it's going to have realistic gore. Now, this isn't the first Call of Duty to have realistic gore. You guys correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure the last Call of Duty to have like a lot of gore, like as in limbs flying off, I believe it was World at War, and that game was very gory. And of course, that's very realistic because that's what actually happens in war in real life, so anything that will make the game more realistic, I think that is awesome. But also one thing that actually very realistic, but it'll probably be very potentially traumatizing if it actually is in the game. So apparently if you shoot someone and they're not dead, they might cry out to their mother or curse you or do some like very realistic things that people will do in real life when they get shot. So I feel like a lot of people, if that actually is in the game, that's going to take some getting used to, because usually in shooting games you just shoot someone and they fall over and they die. The last game that I know that really like made the enemy more realistic and human was The Last of Us Part 2. Whenever you would shoot them and they would yell out to their friend or they would scream out in pain and just yell at you when they get angry when you shoot at them. So it seems like Call of Duty 2022 is taking the same approach. And also apparently the game's going to have a moral compass like Red Dead Redemption 2. I don't really know how that's going to work in a Call of Duty campaign because most of the campaigns are linear, and I don't really like campaigns having multiple choices that dictate the story, especially in like Call of Duty. I know games and franchises like Gears of War have started to do that, but when it comes to Call of Duty, I just want to play the campaign. I don't want to have to make choices and then that dictates the outcome of the story. I don't want a Call of Duty where there's multiple endings to the game, and if this moral system is in the game, then it'll probably mean that there's a good ending and a bad ending, just like Red Dead Redemption 2, and I don't know how I feel about that being in a Call of Duty game. But down below, let me know how you guys feel about Call of Duty 2022 apparently having this moral system, and do you think it will work, or do you feel like stuff like that only works when it comes to open world games like Red Dead Redemption 2? Thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. If you found this video informative, leave it a like and subscribe so you don't miss my next upload. Until next time, guys, take care.